welcome to Royally Reading. I'm Sam. Today I just wanted to do a quick video of my free comic book day haul. I was able to get to one of my local comic shops yesterday and I got some really good pickups that I wasn't expecting. A lot of it was very impulse buying, but it's also a pretty small haul compared to what I usually do on free comic book day, at least like pre-pandemic. Used to go crazy with some of the deals and sales I could get. This time I was a little bit more conservative because I'm kind of going to my shop more regularly than I used to. So I'm anticipating having more over time than in a single day drop like I used to do. So first we'll start with the free books that my shop was offering. I got the Star Wars issue. I got this one, which is the Absolute Power from DC. I also picked up the Marvel Voices free comic, the Barkham Asylum, which I have actually been wanting to read. I got the Blood Hunt comic, the Mad issue, the Spider-Man Ultimate Universe. It's kind of interesting to see the Ultimate Universe making its comeback. The Energon Universe, the special for this year. And lastly, Hellboy. So, there are a lot of books that I know were also free comic book day specials, but my shop didn't have them. They let me get one of what they did have, though. So, I'm hoping maybe somewhere else local will kind of just have some extra issues laying about that I can pick up to kind of fill in some of those gaps. As for the books that I bought, I got the actual issue of Blood Hunt #1. My fiance actually wanted to read this one, so I picked that up for him. I also wasn't anticipating this one, but I saw the 3rd issue of Spider-Punk Arms Race. I haven't been reading a lot of the Spider-Verse as of late, but I've been wanting to. But I really dug this cover, and since I picked up issue 3, I had to pick up issues 2 and 1. So there's number 2, which I also really dig, and the foil of issue 1, which I think looks so cool. I love it. Spider-Punk's whole fashion is just amazing. I love his suit, I love his look, I love his attitude. Very excited to jump into more Spider-Verse reading very soon. Those are all the main comics that I got. Basically just Marvel this time. I tend to read most of my comics from Marvel and DC on their subscription services, so I don't tend to buy a lot of new issues. The ones I mainly buy are the Disney comics from Dynamite because I can't access those as readily. And those are ones where we don't often get Disney comics, so the fact that we have any, I really want to support. I don't want to have to wait for trades, because typically what I do is with Marvel and DC, I read them when they come to the subscription, and then I decide from there which ones I want to pick up when they release as trades. So, 2 different kinds of models for everything, which is why my main, like, Marvel, DC pickups don't tend to happen very much. My shop also specializes in some manga, so I did some more impulse buying and I picked up the new Joker manga, One Operation Joker. This is volume 1, in which Joker ends up raising a baby Bruce Wayne. So I read some of this actually on, I think it was DC's subscription site when they first uploaded it, but I haven't finished it. But I was very excited because my shop had volume 1, volume 2, which is Harley, and volume 3. So very stoked to keep reading those. I've really enjoyed that one. It's so different from standard DC fare, and I love when companies go a little out of the norm. It's so fun. And lastly, I picked up Night of the Ice. This is the 1st volume. I've never heard of this series, but figure skates. I needed it. I'm a sucker for this. So I had no idea that this existed. I still don't fully know what it's about, like as far as a whole series arc goes. But the synopsis on the back sounds so good. And the art just, oh my, let me see if I can find. Look at him. He has wings. Look at this for his, oh, it's so pretty. I can't help it. Figure skating and anything ice sports, I am just an absolute sucker for. I was like, their dynamic looks so fun, and I haven't even read it yet. Like, look at them, they're so cute. Yeah, I'm reading this now, and I will let you all know what I think of it. But knowing me and figure skating, I'm probably going to end up picking up more volumes of this. I might see if my shop will get more of them. I might be able to put in a request. And if not, then this is probably going to be the next thing that I'm trying to locate online to start amassing a collection of. I don't tend to buy a lot of manga because I check them out from the library, or I read some of the big ones on Viz and the shonen subscriptions. Because I read as many comics as I do, it just isn't feasible for me to buy everything. So I really have to be selective when I'm making decisions on what to buy. And I mean, right now, since I'm living with my parents at home, I have very limited space on what I can accumulate. So once I move out, I'm sure I'm going to be buying a lot more comics than what I have been lately. But we'll cross that road when we get to it. The last manga I bought was some of the Pokemon Adventures box sets. I also bought one of the Legend of Zelda manga box sets. I was able to get a really good deal on those through Crunchyroll since I have a subscription there. So that's about all that I had bought recently, and before that I had gone on a huge hiatus. I've mainly just been borrowing a few manga from some of my friends. Like, they have some series that are really fun that I've really been enjoying, so I basically like go over and I read them, or I borrow them and I bring them home and then I give them right back. So I'm very excited to have some new manga actually actively in my collection, so I can, just have them on my shelf and display them and read them and enjoy them and be excited. It's so cool to get to actually be like a full-on manga collector now with my own money. Like, this is awesome. I'm stoked. So that's my free comic book day 2024 haul. Again, I'm going to try to see if I can't find more of the free books somewhere, if anyone has anyone left over. I had really wanted to check out the Encanto Turning Red one, as well as the Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures. There are several free issues that I would have liked to check out. So if I buy any more comics later this year, I will probably keep doing hauls as long as you all enjoy them. Stay tuned for more comic chats, more comic talks, more hauls. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more bookish comic content, you can follow me at Royally Reading on Instagram. If you want to see more collectibles and toys that I buy, those are over at Dreams of Tomorrowland. I also post some bookish content over there, but I'm kind of re-gearing my pages. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below with what you picked up for Free Comic Book Day, or what your most recent comic or book purchase was. I would love to know. Also, if you have any recommendations for any comics or manga that I should read, drop them down below. I always take notes on recommendations. I will see you all in the next video.